Hey, what's up, North County? Welcome to the Morning Brew. It is Wednesday morning, April 8th, middle of the week, and we have a special guest today. We have Joey Schneider with 1776 Roofing and Gutters. So text your questions in to 805-391-4455, and yes, he is married. What's up, Eric?
Hey, what's up, guys?
Good, man. All right, dude. We're gonna have fun today.
All right, looking forward to it.
Yeah, we're gonna check it all out and see what's happening. And
late happy birthday to Eric again.
yeah, dude. Happy
Easter
birthday.
baby this year. That was great.
Right? Yeah. How was your Easter, man?
Oh, it was great.
Yeah?
Great. Easter's always great. You know, I've been doing my dieting thing for a while and stuff, but Easter, of course, you know, I call it a halftime. Had to have a halftime. You know, I mean, turkey.
What was your go-to?
Turkey gravy and mom stuffing.
And
Just-
what
and
stuff?
mom stuffing.
Oh, mom stuffing.
It just doesn't get better than that, you know. And then she makes these bonbons. So I haven't had sugar or anything like that in so long. And I did 2 bonbons. One right away because you got to get it over with, you know. And then she offered another one, and there's nothing I can do.
Because you're doing the carnivore, right?
On the carnivore, yep.
So do you find like you get like more of a like you need to have that like I shouldn't say an appetite for sugar, but it's like you just have that craving. And then you do it, and then you're like, oh, dude, I feel sick.
There's a lot to it. Yes, for one, because sugar, when your body doesn't have sugar for so long, and then you put it in there, your body tells you, hey, that's not good for you. I don't like what you just put in me, you know? The body, like, really retrains you. And only the people that have done it, I know you've done it quite a few times, the only people that have done carnivore for a while and really hit it hard, they're the only ones that know exactly what you're talking about. I mean, your body retrains you what's good and bad for you. So when you introduce something that it hasn't had for a while, it says, I recognize that and it made me sick or fat or whatever. Don't put it in me no more, you know? So no. And then when you have sugar, same thing. Like I had some ranch Doritos, which is, you know, I mean, God's gift to, you know, our mouths. And so I had some of those and stuff. But it's weird because you put it in your mouth and you're like, whoa, my goodness. We used to, that is a spiced up bag or what, you know? You realize how much flavoring and stuff is in there. You're like, dang, I don't know if I want too many of those, you know?
Well, you think about carnivore. I mean, let's see. You get to eat, you know, barbecue, hamburgers, bacon. I mean, hello. It's so easy, but it gets so like bland. You know, it doesn't matter what you put on it.
Yeah. First, to get it going, there is a stage where it gets tiresome. However, I brought in. I was talking to someone else that did it for a long time, and this time I brought in eggs, which was a complete game changer for me.
Oh, you didn't do eggs before?
Didn't do eggs before.
Really?
I was strict because I was doing it for like autoimmune stuff, right?
Right.
So they're like, try the eggs thing, and if it works, great. You know, I try the other things, it works amazing. So it's just a good filler. It satisfies your body, so you don't get the cravings and stuff anymore. And there's a thing called a power bowl where it's like I basically make 2 days ahead or 3 days ahead, and it's like, you know, 9 eggs and then a pound of beef, you know, and you just mix it up. Or you can do eggs and steak with bacon bites or whatever it is. So you can kind of do more changes with it and stuff. And it's just been a game changer this time. Like a lot of times you're so full and happy, you don't overeat for one, of course, you know.
Right.
Which you can on carnivore, but it's better if you don't. But you don't get any like cravings and stuff. You're just always satisfied. And you can even be like, I don't even feel like eating today, you know?
I know, right?
You'll have a couple of bites and you'll be like, no, I'm good. My body's got what it needs.
You feel like your mind's going, you need to eat, but you're going, I'm not hungry.
Yeah,
you know?
well, it's the addictive, trained mentality
100%.
of our humans, though. It's like, I need to eat, you know, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, or whatever. But if your body has what it needs in it, it's like, hey, thank you, we're good.
Right. Well, you look good, dude.
Yeah.
Looks like you shed some pounds and some stuff, you know.
You can definitely tell it changes, but I think I know what's actually doing the looks thing, though.
What?
805 Customs branding. Got it in.
Right on. Yeah.
Support local. If you guys haven't got your swag, hit up 805 Customs.
No, I appreciate it.
Did a great job. We're super impressed and super happy with everything.
Yeah, it looks good, man. Looks good. Eric, you've been on carnivore, haven't you?
I'm on carnivore, but I fast. I do intermittent fasting. So.
Oh, you do that too, huh?
Yeah. So after Easter, it was Easter night, whatever it was, 4 or 5 o'clock. That was it. Haven't had anything after that. So I take my punishment.
You haven't eaten yet this week?
No, so I take my punishment, and then that's it. But, I did eat Monday. I had the leftover because I had some sausage and some other stuff, so I ate Monday. So I just fasted yesterday, and today I haven't ate.
So you do like a 48-hour fast?
I do a 48-hour fast, and that gets rid of it, clears your system out, you know. So you drink a lot of water and lemon.
Water and lemon? Is
and
that what
coffee
that is?
in the morning. No, coffee in the morning.
Do you do any like butter in it?
Nothing. No. You know,
I love butter in my coffee.
Yeah, I tried it. It's not bad, but the funniest thing I have is like I like to overthink stuff, you know. So I'm like, gosh, if butter's so good, and if all these things are good, because fats are wonderful for the body, especially on the carnivore. So I'm like, I make my own bacon grease and stuff, you know?
Oh yeah.
I
love
render it
that.
down. So I'm like, how is bacon grease not going to be amazing?
In your coffee?
My coffee. So I was
Oh
heading
my
out,
gosh.
I was
Oh.
heading out to work one morning. I go, well, it can't go wrong, right? So I take a big scoop of bacon grease, put it in my coffee, you know, melts in there, mixed up. I'm going, gosh, this is a smart idea. Why didn't I think of this before, you know? Didn't take my first sip till I got in the truck and I didn't have coffee that morning.
You know what? That's
It went
actually,
wrong in
if
bad
you
ways.
think about that, I mean, butter. You know what's butter made from, right?
Yeah.
And it's made from the fats.
Yep.
So then you think about, or not butter. Well, yeah, but then if you take the bacon grease, then you're getting, you know, some of the junk from the pan and stuff like
You're
that.
getting the griddle, the griddled parts and all that stuff.
Yeah. It wasn't that. It was just the all.
What
it
about
was,
beef tallow?
See, that's what I was thinking, because, you know, when you're cooking, whether it's like when you're cooking eggs, if you're like, hey, I just feel like eggs today, you put a bunch of bacon grease and their flavors a little bit, but it literally makes a difference to your body. Your body flows better. You know, you lose weight when you're adding way more
Flow's
fats.
an understatement.
When you're adding more fats, you lose more weight. You know, I can always tell when I'm specifically adding fats to it. If you eat, like, let's say I cook tri-tip or something like that, you know, it's not that fatty. You don't lose as much weight, right? You know, so the scale, you know, that makes a difference. If you want tri-tip, you've got to put beef tallow on the top, or butter, or, you know, bacon grease and stuff, and then it, you know, works as normal.
Interesting. Yeah, I'll have to try that, because I do the beef tallow as well. I get it from Harris Ranch.
Yep.
And then I cook everything that we cook is in a beef tallow.
Yeah, we don't use seed oils for nothing, so it's
No.
100% tallow on everything. We render a lot of our own down.
I'm going to try in my coffee.
Yeah.
Because I'll get that. I don't know how to pronounce it. It starts with a K. It's that big, long German, you know, butter, whatever it is.
Yeah.
You know, grass-fed beef, butter, whatever it is. And I love salt, dude. I mean,
Yeah. Yep.
we were at Jen and I was at a restaurant. We were at somewhere for our anniversary, and the salt wasn't coming out. And I was putting it actually, I kind of had a mulligan that night. So I had beer, and Cowboy martinis are my like go-to beer, olive juice, and salt. Well, the salt wasn't coming out, and I was just sitting here going like this, and you could see people kind of looking at me, and really there was hardly anything coming out. My wife will say there's stuff coming out, but it wasn't a lot, not for my likings.
Right. Yeah.
And I sat there and went like this for probably a minute, like this, and I'm just going, man, people think I'm probably gonna like have a cardiac arrest.
A heart attack at the table. I was thinking you're gonna unscrew the top and then have it all come out.
No, that would be a little hardcore.
I'll do it. Yeah, those
Yeah.
salt shaker or pepper. I love pepper too. I don't do it on the carnivore, but if the pepper's slow, I gotta take the lid off. I don't care who's watching. I gotta get some pepper on there. You know.
Have you ever tried duck eggs?
Oh yeah, duck eggs are excellent. I mean, they're just bigger chicken eggs, really. But I forgot all the stuff. But they're supposed to be better.
They're supposed to be better
stuff in
nutrient.
them, but
you know, the yolks are massive.
Yeah.
You know, they're hard to get into.
Yeah.
But at first it was kind of like a weird taste, but I really like the duck.
I love them.
eggs.
Yeah, I love them. Yeah, I actually gotta try to find a source for those too, because I could switch it up with that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, but duck eggs are great.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Randy.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, I love sitting here. Hey, what's up, Chuck Hill? Thanks for following. Hey, speaking of that, make sure you guys like and subscribe. Don't forget to go to our webpage, whatsupnorthcounty.com. Join our mailing list, and you can check out all of our cool sponsors. And we have awesome sponsors. Trust me on this. We do not partner with just anybody, such as Joey here with 1776 Roofing and Gutters. So tell me about what's happening in the gutter world right now. I mean, we're kind of like sun, hot, cold, rain, not. You know, you guys do a really unique type of a coating for kind of furthering the longevity of your roofing, right?
Yeah. So we do Roof Max treatment, of course, which rejuvenates your roof. Basically, every roof dies because it gets old, dry, and brittle. Then it starts falling apart, and that's the end of the roof, right? Well, now you can hydrate it. So we go up there and we tune everything up. So as it ages, you'll have a little bit of water going through your seals, which are all your protrusions. You know, you might have a nail pop, you know, here and there. Might have a ridge cap, which is on the top, or a shingle missing or something like that. So we'll go in there, we'll do all the repairs. Insurance companies are hitting people hard with the algae. If they see from the drone views or the satellite views, if they see the lichen or the algae on your roof, or a lot of staining, then they're saying, hey, we need a receipt for the last 15 years of a new roof, or else, you know, we're going to cancel your policy unless you put a new roof in there. So we know what they look for. We know what they want. It's huge. I was on another one yesterday.
Wow.
So we know what they want. We know what they look for. And we come through. We tighten everything up. We fix everything up. We repair everything long term. Then we hydrate it, so that brings the flexibility and the stickiness to all the asphalt and tar back. Holds onto those granules, which is the most important part about a roof. That's what protects your roof, of course, And then we do everything for other roofs too. So if you have a flat roof and it's getting old and cracking, we've got silicone seals that can come out, extend those things. Each coating is a 10, 15-year extension. We've got something for everything. Cleanings, so we're doing cleanings now. So if you got a tile roof that's completely ugly, call us out, get us a quote, and we'll come out and let you know what we do there as well. This time of year, gutters-wise, it's hit and miss. It's so funny because you always know when the rain's coming and when it's not raining because the phone calls come up. Oh, we got rain coming? I got to get those gutters done, on the phone. We were running around doing a bunch of gutter stuff yesterday. So you always know what's going on there. It's about to be the slow season for a month-ish, somewhere in there. And then the panic of getting stuff done before the winter kicks in, and then it's full speed ahead, of course, So right now would be the time to call us and get stuff done. We always offer different discounts this time of year. So that way we can keep the crew's busy and keep everything rocking and rolling. Filters, I can't express how important filters are nowadays, and maintenance, getting everything looked at. I was at another house yesterday in Napomo.
Now, when you say filters, what do you mean filters?
Gutter filters. So everybody's tried all the gutter filters all over the market, right? Plastic ones, vinyl ones, metal ones, the ones with the big holes, and there's problems with all of them. They're all temporary. A lot of them cause extra problem and stuff. We have a stainless steel mesh, no algae, no mold, no growth on it. The only thing ever going through there is water. So we can rebuild your gutter system in a way where the only thing that ever goes through there again is water. You'll never have to worry about it again. 50-year warranty, that's it. We build it one more time, that's it, one price, good to go. No pine needles don't go in there, and your shingle grit doesn't even go in there. It's fine mesh.
Wow.
But yeah, so gutter world, bouncing back and forth. Roofing, awesome. I mean, we're picking up big time with roofs, Before that rain was announced, the phones were off the hook and it's time to do roofs. Everybody thought it was over, and then it's like, okay, open up some more roofs, and then rain's coming. It's just the life of the roofer, though.
Oh, yeah. Well, cool, man.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, we appreciate you being a sponsor and being a part of our show and, being here on the Morning Brew, man.
Oh, we love it.
Yeah,
we love it. Anything that stays close to community, and we support everything you guys do, too. Honestly, half my news comes from you guys, from watching you guys, because I'm not a big TV watcher. I don't try hard to get on the news. I probably should better. So I jump on your podcast all the time, and kind of, especially the local stuff, because you don't get that anywhere else, really. So that's how I found you. We really love the local information, so we appreciate everything you guys do.
Oh, awesome. Well, we appreciate it, and we appreciate hearing that. And we just got our Community Champion of the Year award from Atascadero Chamber. So
congratulations,
that
you guys.
was pretty exciting. So
I heard you had a good time that night.
I had a great time that night.
What, he remembers?
Yeah, hey, remember when I was telling you that I ran into that guy that I thought I saw at the gala, Eric?
Oh, yeah, it was at the gas station, wasn't it?
It was at the gas station.
Oh.
I'm like, oh, man, I think I ran into Randy at the, gala, and I'm like, I don't know what I talked about, but then he called me on Tuesday, and he's like, hey, this and that. I'm like, did I see you at the gala? He's like, no, I saw you at the gas station getting ice. I go, oh, man.
That night slowly coming back to you.
Yeah, well, they ran out of vodka.
Well, that's probably a good thing.
No, it wasn't.
No.
Not for him.
Oh, no.
No, because then we went into Jack on the Rocks.
Oh, yeah.
So
yeah.
I think that's where the door slammed shut behind me. And
if I remember right, your main problem was you quit drinking for a long time. You were doing your...
Yeah, it was carnivore, no
break.
drinking. And then, like I said, that was the first night. That was kind of... Took the gloves off, and
so
I'm just gonna ease into this.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna ease into this.
I did the same thing. I can't remember how many weeks ago, whatever it was. The same thing. The first time I started drinking again from the first, I'm like, I gotta take it slow, Never happens, And the next morning you have that, migraine and that, hangover for the first time forever. You're like, what is this? What's happening?
I don't like this feeling. I can't think.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the brain fog.
Oh my God. And that lasts for days now.
It does. Yeah.
So, well, right on. It's 8:17. We got to take a break, and we will be right back to the Morning Brew.
Your home is your castle. It keeps you safe when the weather's rough. But if you're not taking care of your roof, things could get a little wild. 1776 Roofing with RoofMax will fix up the rough spots, treat the shingles, and give it years more life at a fraction of what a new roof costs. At TLC, your roof needs now. Call 805-900-1776.
Hi, this is Dave Story, small game hunter with Story Termite and Pest. We're a full-service termite and pest control company. From rodents to termites, we can take care of all your pest control needs. Call today. We can tailor a pest control program that will meet your needs and budget. Contact us at 805-460-0650 or at storytermite.com. Remember, we don't have customers, we have friends.
Hey, what's up, North County? Welcome back to the Morning Brew. We are Wednesday morning, April 8th. And again, thanks for hanging out with us. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. Click that little button. Go check out whatsupnorthcounty.com. Join our mailing list. And you can check out all of our cool sponsors that we have that are attached with our show, and we really appreciate them. We've got Joey Schneider in here with 1776 Roofing and Gutters. So if you need any of that kind of stuff, give them a call. What's your number?
805-900-1776.
900-1776.
We got lucky with that number.
Yeah?
We tried hard and we found we couldn't have found a better one. It was great.
Well, nowadays you don't necessarily need it. I mean, nobody cares what your area code is. Remember, back in the day, it's like, oh, I got to have an 805. I got to have a North County prefix. Otherwise, we're going to get charged long distance and blah, blah, blah.
And I think that one is, I think it's Cayucas or Cambria, the 900. That's where we got it from.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, I just heard a couple weeks ago that even our area has a new area code.
Yeah.
It's not even 805.
Yeah. We had to get a phone for my son, and yeah, it was like some weird thing. I'm like, what is it? I'm like, you couldn't find a better number, a local number? And they're like, those are the local numbers. I'm like, oh, jeez.
Right. But, I mean, nowadays nobody cares because there's no long distance.
And our memories are gone anyway, because we're not, memorizing stuff anymore. We have our phone, our second brain, so.
I tell you what, man, if I lost my phone, I wouldn't be able to call hardly anybody.
That's a scary thought.
Right? I mean, I don't know
thought.
what Eric's number is. I mean, I know what my wife's number is, and my kids, I have to, really think.
Yep.
But it's like anybody else, it's like, forget about it.
Hey, am I the only one that does this? Or like the other day, the pool guy asked me, hey, what's your cell phone number? And I went 805, and I just drew a blank. Have you guys ever forget your cell phone number?
I do it all the time. I
Isn't
do
that
it
the
all
worst?
the time. It's weird.
I feel like an idiot.
Yeah, I feel like I'm getting early Alzheimer's
Eric,
or
where's your
something.
square, man? You don't have a square.
I think you were saying on the show yesterday, the day
call me
before,
square?
where you were talking about your wife thinks you're going deaf and hearing and stuff.
Yeah.
I think it's slowly kicking in, all of it.
It is. Well, so let me ask you this question, Eric. I already know Eric's answer because he is all the same all the time. But memory, like I'll sit there and look at somebody that I've known, and I'm like, the hell's their name?
I do it all the time.
I can't think of their like literally. I'm going,
Yeah.
and I'm like going, oh my God, do I have the start of like Alzheimer's or dementia or what's going on here?
Dude, I talk to my wife about it all the time. I'm like scared. I'm like, I think it's happening.
Right.
I'm like, I saw so-and-so today. We're talking about da-da-da and stuff like that. And I'm like, so-and-so, da-da-da. What the heck? And you can't remember their names.
Dude.
It's
I
like,
know.
we need Prevagen. Isn't Prevagen for the brain? You guys ever heard of that?
I don't know.
No?
We need that focus factor.
Focus
Whatever the
factor,
focus thing is.
Let's take it all. See what happens.
Hey, you know what? If anything
Trial
says
and error.
like
Yeah.
memory, dude, I'm all about that stuff, dude, because I'm like going, my God, and then I'll remember something. I don't even know why I remember things. Somebody else ask a question, and this is from years ago, and it's a small detail, and I can remember that for like this, and then simple names.
Or
It's
you talk about it in the morning, and then late at night when you're in bed, you're like, oh,
Yes.
Artemis or something, whatever. Yeah.
Oh, that's notorious.
Yep. Our computers in our head they work in mysterious ways.
All right, we got some news. We got some big news.
News 30.
Yeah, we got Templeton Advisory Chairs taken into custody last week. The chair of the Templeton Area Advisory Group, other known as TAAG, was taken into custody in court April 3rd after San Luis Obispo County judge found he violated multiple restraining orders filed by neighbors. The arrest happened during the court hearing where the judge ruled the violation warranted immediate custody. Wow. The TAAG group is a volunteer advisory group that meets monthly and provides recommendations to the County Board of Supervisors on local land use. The situation raises questions about leadership within the group, though no additional information has been released about potential changes moving forward.
This guy does not look happy.
He does not look happy. He's it was immediate. It was like cuffed up and taken out.
I was gonna say the key word in there was immediate action.
Yeah.
So I'm like, that doesn't look good for him.
Like he like really blew it.
Yeah,
What-
yeah.
Busted.
And what do you have to do nowadays in the political realm to really actually get in trouble? Because it seems like no matter what happens, people are always accusing people, but it takes years of, proving everything and stuff. For immediate action, it's like, something,
Well,
you might be in trouble.
The other key thing is it's an advisory group. So it's not like he's not like in a political office. He's not, anything
That's true.
of that level.
That's true.
It's an advisory group. So what more deeper information is there? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I know there was something to do with going on property. I know there was a long-term member that stepped down 2 months ago.
Didn't they get into a fight?
Huh?
Didn't he get into a fight with somebody?
It was stated as abusive
Treatment?
treatment on the board.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Abusing his powers or something.
something. And so anyways, and then I've known people that stepped down before as well. So like I said, I mean, TAAG is like our rural land use. I mean, they're the ones that are so I don't know. I mean, we thought we were safe here in our area, in our little nucleus of California, but I guess it's all full of junk too.
Yeah,
Still
but
better
look
than
at
anywhere
Paso.
else.
Look at Paso. At least Paso is the worst, I think, right? That's the that's going to be like the soap opera of the North County.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh, it's kind of getting that way. Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit.
Tascadero and Templeton is where I like to just hang out and not go over the grade to San Luis or any of that kind of junk.
You guys were talking on one of the previous episodes about going over the grade. It's like, I was right there with you. I'm like, yeah, once you get over San Luis, like, get over here,
Right?
Get right back. But we are different breed over here, over the hill.
What's
Different
your favorite part about the North County?
It's still the opportunities to, go and enjoy a little bit of the riverbeds, lakes. It's still the outdoors, I'd say people too.
Do you think the people here are still genuinely local?
Genuine.
Local,
There you go.
That local feel, kind
Still
of
the old school vibe of, hey, live and let live,
handshake, your word.
Yeah, right. Handshake, your word. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to worry about a lot. But genuine's the thing. It's just still a lot of genuine people up here. And they're everywhere. I mean, they're everywhere. But, here I think there's a little bit more of a concentration here. And I think it's the vibe of here. It's the properties. It's the opportunities to go, still ride quads here and there, to go take your razors out somewhere, to, go enjoy the lakes with a bunch of, people that are out there enjoying life. The same thing too. We just do a lot together kind of up here,
Speaking of the lakes, I was just out there last weekend. Looking good.
Looking good. I'm excited. I've been hearing a lot.
It is boat 30, man.
Yes.
It was all the shores were nice. The water was smooth. There wasn't a lot of junk in the water.
Yes.
And
it's time. We wait all winter for this
right?
time.
Yeah, it's like, what do we wish for? We wish for rain. Why? Crops? No, the lake.
No.
We want the lake full.
Yeah, we will walk 1,000 miles to get that water, bring it back,
Right?
put the water in the lake.
Do you go to San Antonio much?
Love San Antonio. So San Antonio is my favorite. If we're
Really?
going for a day, it's usually because other friends are going to go there, and we'll go out and do our thing there. Other than that, we love camping. And so there's nothing better than putting your motorhome right, what is it, 50 feet, and you park there for whatever, 2-3 days or whatever. And then your boat's parked there the whole time. So no taking it in and out, and ours has the slide on it. So the kids get to swim out there and, use the slide while we're all just right there watching them. We set up rafts, so we anchor down the big play rafts and stuff for them. And so right in front of your campsite, and we've got 3 or 4 motorhomes of, buddies, and you have all your kids just playing right there. They're on their paddle boards. You can see everything. It's not one of those things where you're like here, there, and then you just get to jump on the boat and go do your thing. And yeah, San Antonio it's just chill. There's no chaos. There's not a lot of the big wake boats, which I love them. But most of them are at Nacimiento. So you don't have the wakes that just, rock you. So it's just more chill, so you get to cruise the lake and enjoy it. But I love San Antonio.
Do you go to North or South Shore?
North Shore.
You go to North Shore?
Yep, North Shore. All that open land right there. I was telling someone just the other day too. Nighttime is really cool there. I'm sure it's every year, but it's been a lot lately. When you're around the bonfire, everybody, food's dropped and stuff like that. If you're up late at night, which we have a problem of doing that,
Right.
The pigs will come up and you stay still, and the pigs will come up and they'll start eating all the stuff, and head out. And but yeah, no, we love San Antonio. It's just our sweet spot, But yeah, as long as we're at the lake, we're happy.
We walked around when it was dry, like
Cow fields.
five years ago or something like that.
Yeah.
And I didn't know about the town that it was built on.
Oh yeah, I
Because
remember
San
seeing something
Antonio,
on that.
San Antonio was built on like an old town, like an old, homestead.
Yeah.
And so this was, literally there was no water in this. This thing, actually, there was just a puddle just towards the dam area. And so we got down there and was walking around, and checking things out. The people had found down there with metal detectors. So there was watches and all that stuff on rocks and
that's
stuff,
cool.
like people had found these thrown away.
Yep.
But I came across these concrete, like pads, right? And they're like, there's probably about 6 or 7 of them kind of spread around, but all kind of in the same vicinity. I'm like, what the hell is this? You know? And not one, but a lot of them had like little doors, like there was a basement down there.
Right.
And I'm thinking to myself, going, what did I just walk onto? You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't know anything about that. But then later on, when we got back home, I checked it out, researched it, and sure enough, it was built on an old homestead back in the, I want to say 60s or 50s or something like that.
Well, that makes sense because that would have been a river, the natural river. That's why they dammed it up. And so, there'd probably be buildings and life, around the river back in the day. So, yeah.
Yeah, it was just crazy to walk onto. You're like,
Yeah.
oh, did I just discover like the Atlantis? Or
Whoever made those decisions, I thank you because we love the lake.
right? Well, right on, man. It's 8:30. We're gonna take another break. We'll be right back to the Morning Brew. When it comes to comfort, trust the team that's been keeping the North County homes cozy since 1995. At Templeton Heating and Air Conditioning, they're your hometown pros right here in Templeton. From tune-ups to repairs, remodels to new construction, even duct replacements and attic ventilation, they got you covered. Call your neighbors at 805-434-3741. Templeton Heating and Air Conditioning. Local, trusted, dependable.
What's up, North County? This is Teresa Branch with Airflow Filter Service. We are a family-owned business right here in the North County. We have air filters, oils and lubricants, and hydraulic hoses. We provide services that include air filter cleaning, DPF cleaning, and waste oil collection. Come check us out at 1140 Ramada Drive, and we can help you with all your automotive and industrial vehicle needs.
Hey, welcome back to the Morning Brew, guys. April 8th, Wednesday. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. Invite your friends and family to whatsupnorthcounty.com, and you can check out all of our sponsors and join our mailing list. And who knows, you guys can also talk to us. Tell us what you like, what you don't like, and all that good stuff. And we're sitting here with Joey Schneider, 1776 Roofing and Gutters. So this is the time, guys. If you need any of your roofing, any of your gutters, give them a call. They're local, born and raised. So buy local to support local, and that's the most important message of the day. Buy local to support local.
Yes, sir. It's very important. If you don't have local, it goes away. It's all the big chains.
That's right. You don't see Amazon and all those guys on the back of your kids' soccer jerseys. And
That's right. Yeah.
banners at the football field.
Yeah,
So.
I think this week coming up, we should have time. We're going to go do some work for the Tuscadero Skate Park. They've done a lot of amazing things over there. Kevin and Andre over there.
Kevin's a cool dude.
Isn't he cool?
Nicest
guy.
He's he's a chip off the 70s block. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's
No,
just that
you
old
can't find
skater
someone
dude.
that stable and happy, It just brings the life up everywhere he goes.
Oh,
But
yeah.
I'm pretty sure he got Citizen of the Year a few years back and stuff, and there's a reason for it. He does so much for the community as well.
Oh, yeah, and
the
that
kids.
skate park's pretty badass.
Yeah, oh yeah, they just revamped that thing. But there's one spot where they need a gutter, and so we're going to take care of it. We got to cut some metal and make sure it can fit in there. But we're going to go take care of that next week and, make sure that, because they put, the city did an awesome thing. I think you guys talked about it a while ago, but they re-asphalted that whole area, and it just looks beautiful. It's nice and smooth for the kids to ride on it now. And so, but where there's a certain area when I was over there, I'm like, that water's going to come off and it's going to destroy that area. So I'm like, now we got to get over there and get that fixed up for them. So.
That's awesome.
Yep.
There's a lot more things that kids can do around here.
Yeah.
It's we get into this wine country, party.
Yeah.
But And then people bitch because the kids are out riding their, bikes on the streets, making
What else
jumps.
are they supposed to do?
It's like, it's like yesterday I was driving home and these kids were on those electric bikes, in the middle of the road doing
Yeah.
wheelies and stuff like that. At first I was like, these little something. And I'm like, God dang it. I'm like, I'd rather have them doing that stuff than out there doing stupid stuff,
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, no, I do believe we need more recreational stuff. We need more, when the talk came up on the Kmart thing, every time something like that's going on social media, it's just flooded with people saying something for the kids,
indoor golf,
indoor
kart
golf,
racing,
bring bowling back, the trampoline park. We could bring the trampoline park because everybody has to go to Santa Maria, There's so
they have
much
one
that
down there?
thing. Yeah, so Santa Maria has an amazing trampoline park, and that's where we take our kids, once or twice a year. But there's so many birthdays that happen there. But some kind of something for the North County for kids. It's been a long time. I think the last time this place was really established good for kids was back in the Captain Kids days in Atascadero, on the movie theater, the pool halls, the bowling alley. That thing was set up for kids, and there you go down there, and there's just kids everywhere and stuff. North County hasn't had something like that in a long time. But I think kudos to Paso. They really started this kick of rebuilding, right? They've done a lot for adults, which we all appreciate because we all use these services. Atascadero caught up. They're doing a bunch of stuff now. I think now let's focus on the kids, if we can, put 2 cents in there.
Do you remember, because you grew up kind of out of Heritage too, right?
Atascadero.
Well, but you've been...
A lot of families in Heritage and stuff, yeah.
Do you remember the bike track that was out at Heritage?
I don't remember the
bike
bike track.
BMX bike track out in Heritage, kind of where the water department is, like right when you turn onto the main road to go to the lake.
Yep.
You don't remember
I don't remember that part. I remember biking
Romper
all
Room?
over it, but I don't remember that. Which one is it?
Romper Room. Dang it.
Don't remember that one too.
Dude.
I remember the old bike tracks in Atascadero. They're all shut down though, because that's the thing. Everybody used to go. There was a place called the Bowl in Atascadero, and everybody used to go to the Bowl after school, whatever it is. But you'd meet kids from all over town and ride their BMX bikes and stuff. But of course, that got shut down and stuff. And
where was that one at?
That was on Sycamore, where it's under the cemetery.
Yeah.
It's under the cemetery. I think I might have had something to do with that, though.
Yeah. Well,
not in a bad way.
There was a lot of places. I mean, you had Kaiser's.
Yeah, Kaiser's was great.
For dirt bikes, and, the cops would always go down there and try to, run you off or catch you, and you're just like, into the river, and, long gone.
But back then, we had a lot of cool cops, too, so they'd come back there and say, oh, you guys are just having fun. Perfect. They're just trying to catch people dumping stuff or doing something bad. Willie Tilly.
Willie Tilly was notorious in Atascadero. Bill Swift.
Yep.
He was right there. His house was right on the corners because I lived up in the Klima area. So my hill was right down San Benito to go to the Kaiser's.
Right.
So you always had to go by his house.
Yeah.
You literally, and so you're click off, get off. Walk your bike down the hill past them, and get back on there.
Yep. No, those were the
I love
days.
those days. Those are the days. Dude, my kids, I swear to God, they do not understand or believe half the stories that I tell. You know how they ran into Gary Winningham. Remember, you know Gary.
I don't know Gary. I know that's the whole thing. I know a ton of faces if I saw.
You'll know Gary. Okay. He's a camper. He's out there with Sims all the time.
Okay.
Anyways, so it wasn't until 3 years ago they went to Jawbone with the Sims and all them for Thanksgiving or something. I forget what it was, but they came back home and they said, "Hey, Dad, we ran into somebody you went to school with and grew up with, and man, all those stories that you told, they're true." I'm like, son. I'm not gonna lie, because he's like, oh, and he told the same stories. So
that's cool.
And it's just stories that you go, dude, really?
We had so much fun.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it was like every single day there was some kind of adventure or fun or something, So
yeah, poor kids don't have that these days.
I don't even think we'd make it the way we used to skateboard and rollerblade and take our bicycles through town with the traffic now.
Yeah.
You couldn't do what you used to do now. It'd be pretty rough and scary. I mean, I think of that kind of stuff now. Do I want my kids riding bikes downtown? No.
Well, you look at the bike lanes. So I was just thinking about this, and I think about this every time I see those
confusing.
green bike lanes in the middle of the road.
Yeah.
Okay, here's your car lane. Here's a bike lane. Here's another car lane. I'm like, whose idea was this to put a bike lane in the middle of two car lanes?
It's scary. I literally don't, as a human, I don't understand them. I don't know how to use them. I don't know if I'm allowed to cross over them. But then again, when you're at certain times, everybody's crossing over because you kind of have to get across it.
Right.
So it's like, is there specific lanes where you cross? I don't know how to use it. So how is anybody safe when I'm just a person? I can't figure out how to use them. I don't know.
And who was the guy that said, "Oh yeah, this is a great idea"?
Yeah, well,
yeah, let's put the bike lane in the middle of the road.
There's a chain there too, Randy. Someone thinks of this. That's got to be okayed throughout this whole system, and then the studies get done and all that, and it passed the whole system. So maybe we're just not understanding it. Maybe we're just not on that
if
level.
somebody can give us some shed some light on this whole green bike lane in the middle of the 2 lanes, and then in Paso on Creston Road, it goes from a bike lane, 2 lanes, bike lane, and then it goes into the main lane with the bike lane in the car lane with arrows. And then I'm like going, okay, so is this the bike lane too? It's just like, I don't know. You guys are cuckoo.
We're almost there. When the digital world finally catches up, then, we'll have a computer screen that says, don't do this, blah, or, it'll be self-driving by then anyway.
Right?
We only have a couple more years, Eric, and we're good. We just get in the cars and they tell it where to go.
Hey, you know what's cool? We got a Cal Poly grad sets record. Okay, so they are out there flying around the moon. California graduate, Cal Poly graduate is making history in space. Astronaut Victor Glover was part of the Artemis II crew that completed a lunar flyby, the first since 1972. During the mission, the crew also set a new record for the furthest distance ever traveled by humans, reaching more than 252,000 miles from Earth. Glover shared a message during the brief communication blackout behind the moon saying, "We love you from the moon." How crazy is that?
Pretty amazing.
And it's a test run. So they're testing. What did they say? It's testing survival, Eric. Remember?
They're just trying to get they're trying to see if they can fly out and around the moon, so that way they know that if they fly to the moon, they could get coming back around.
It gave me kind of a Armageddon. Remember the movie Armageddon with Bruce Willis?
Right.
Where they shot around the asteroid. That's what they said they were going to slingshot. And they used this verbiage in the article that said they were going to slingshot around the moon. And I'm thinking to myself,
they're going to hit 900 miles per hour going around that moon. The thrusters are going to hit 900 miles per hour, and they're going to swing all the way around the moon, and it's going to come back to Earth. That's incredible.
So I get signing up for that, but actually getting, going up the stairs and getting loaded up and stuff. How do you, man? You gotta have huevos to do that. Whoever you are, kudos for that. Because going in outer space and flying around, man. I'm glad they're doing it because I'm scared of heights in the first place. That takes some. That takes some doing. How scary when that thing takes off, like.
What do you
say to your family when you're heading out there? I'm going out to space and doing all this kind of stuff. Anything goes wrong, it's over. There's no coming back. There's no second.
There's no
going to be
pulling
another
over
one
and
here in an
fixing
hour.
the alternator.
It's like, woo! So kudos to them because, there's a lot of jobs I don't want to do, and I'm glad people are willing to do it because that's one of them. I will watch and cheer you on, but my goodness.
That would be cool to talk to him.
Well, he's from here.
Yeah.
Why not?
That would be kind of fun. That would be kind of cool just to, kind of debunk all the myths, of, over, decades of, movies. Because you got to look at some of these movies these days, and you think about some of these movies, like Armageddon for one.
Right.
Okay? Think about that. They're doing that now.
Yeah.
So some of these movies that they put out there 15, 20, 30 years ago now is like coming to fruition now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And it's just bizarre.
I get when we talk about the moon stuff and all that stuff, you know how I like to have fun with all my conspiracy theories and stuff. That's why I want to meet astronauts so I can ask a bunch of the fun questions,
Do you think we actually walked on the moon?
So
that's a conspiracy theory.
So that's a one. You can get drug into that pretty deep where there's some understandings that never happened kind of stuff. That's the questions I want. When they walk on the moon, they have the footprint, right? So when that massive jet engine 4 or 5 feet away from it takes off and lifts this machine out and stuff, there's no dust, wouldn't it put there's just a lot of things. And the biggest question that I always have too, and again, this is fun, I'm kidding, right? When that thing takes off and they have the footage of it taken off, back then it was the roll, the film rolls.
Right.
How'd they get the film, because you have the video of the thing taken off. How that was. Do we have Wi-Fi back then to get that up there in '69?
Again, who knows?
And that's part of the thing that scares me. And that's airplanes too. But something like a spaceship, our phones, cars, everything just freak out all the time. Something doesn't. Technology is so crazy nowadays. I'm sure they have plenty of better technology and stuff with that budget. But
you'd think.
Man, it's like if anything goes wrong, and then you see the videos. They're up there in space. They're throwing balls around in there. They're spilling coffee and all this kind of stuff. And I'm like,
I know, right?
If one short circuit or if anything goes wrong, you can't make it home. Who's in there playing? I'm
Right.
like,
Well, how about those guys, those astronauts that, what time is it right now? 8:43. We're good. Those astronauts that got stuck in space for, what was it, like 9 months, 12 months? It was only supposed to be a 2-month mission.
No, it was
Yeah.
only supposed to be like just a couple days, a couple weeks, I think.
Yeah.
It wasn't even supposed to be a month.
But they got stuck on the moon. They couldn't come back due to some sort of malfunction, failure of something
Yeah.
like that. And they had to basically stay in the International Space Station with the Russian cosmonaut for, I mean, I'm pretty sure they're back, but I mean, can you
That was a
imagine,
couple months.
can you imagine what they're like
Yeah.
when they first stepped on or out of the capsule and like it's noodles.
coming back, you got to come back to life. I mean, that's crazy. That's a long way away. And that's a small area up there. And it's not like you have all your social medias and, you have things. I mean, they're probably playing a lot of card games and whatever else,
Do you think anybody really ever did the Mile High Club and like put that into a different perspective, a different level? Huh?
If they're going up there, you have to. I think you have to. I think there were some deals made. You have to,
I
right?
think you almost have to, right?
I don't know. Some
for
of the women.
humankind, for mankind,
Right?
we have to get that out of the way.
I mean, just to say you done it.
Right. Would those be considered alien babies if something happened? They'd be the first actual aliens to come back that we know of.
Dude, can you imagine? And that cosmonaut that was up there by himself.
Yeah?
He's up there by himself, so he has nobody.
Golly.
He's experimenting with weird stuff. You know it.
Well,
He's not going to tell everything that happened up there.
I do know their only problem that they've had on this ship is the toilet is not working, so they're having to poop in bags. I do know that for a fact.
Oh,
The
geez.
toilet.
That's a
is
little
not
less than
working.
ideal.
Yeah. Yeah. And you said those small spaces. Imagine having.
Yeah,
to poop.
but you have no
Right.
gravity, so it's like, oh, get back here.
Yeah.
You're
Oh
like
my
this.
God. I was thinking things I wasn't going there.
Hey, can you grab my turd?
Hey man, watch out for that brown thing. It's floating down towards your way, Johnny.
Sorry, that one got out of hand there.
It's not a what were those that you throw in the pool? It was not a baby Ruth.
Yeah.
Watch out
Hey,
for the
no
baby
left to
Ruth.
right hand turns for a minute.
Oh, dude, can you imagine? That'd be a fun film, just to have somebody's butt and just. Oh no, okay, I'm getting sick here. But anyways, just to see
Bring
it
it
come
on.
out and just keep going, like. Oh my god,
Yep.
that'd be crazy.
Oh, we could go on forever on that
yeah.
one. But no, congratulations. That's amazing. And, I question stuff, just because I don't have some answer stuff like that. But obviously they're doing it, or else it wouldn't be a real thing. But that's amazing. And kudos for them, having the what's to get up there. That's
Right.
literally unbelievable. Scary to even think about.
One step for mankind.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right, well, it's 8:45. We got to take a break. We'll be right back to the Morning Brew.
Hi, I'm Glenn McWilliams.
And I'm Annie. As sixth-generation farmers, we understand what it takes to keep a ranch, a farm, and a community growing strong.
And that's why we started Premier Ag to bring quality feed, trusted Western wear, and real service to the Central Coast.
From hay delivery across the county to hands-on support for local youth and ag programs, we're proud to give back to the community that raised us.
And when we say from seed to stable, we mean it. We've walked the fields, we've fed the animals, and now we're here to serve families just like yours.
Come visit us at 1041 Paso Robles Street in Paso Robles and experience the difference of a store built by farmers for farmers.
From seed to store, where quality meets country.
Looking for a top quality concrete coating in SLO County? Hi, I'm Matt Gifford with MGP Coatings, your trusted local expert in durable, long-lasting concrete coatings backed by Pentec's limited lifetime warranty. Whether it's residential or commercial, we deliver expert craftsmanship, premium products, and unbeatable customer service. When we say we make concrete great again, we mean it. As a locally owned, community-driven company, we take pride in transforming garages, patios, pool decks, wineries, and even interior spaces into stunning, functional areas. Are you ready to upgrade your space? Give us a call at 805-952-5301. Check us out on Facebook and Instagram, or visit mattgiffordpainting.com. Join the MGP Coating family today.
Hey, what's up, North County? Welcome back to the Morning Brew. We are Wednesday, April 8th, and it's awesome outside, so go out there, grab your coffee, turn on What's Up North County and hang out. Go and check out our website, whatsupnorthcounty.com, and you can check out all of our cool sponsors. Buy local, support local, join our mailing list, and make sure you click that little like button if you like what you see. Click, subscribe, join the posse, and we're sitting here chatting with 1776 Roofing and Gutters Joey Snyder, and he's looking pretty fly over there with his blue and black, red, white, and
805
blue.
Customs.
Right? We got it dialed in. We're talking fun stuff, talking crapping in zero gravity space shuttles and all kinds of fun stuff.
More people getting in trouble, which is good to see probably because it doesn't happen very often. So if something's going on,
Right?
accountability is probably a good thing.
Well, so I'm guessing TAAG is going to be needing some board members.
Right, yeah,
So-
apply today.
Apply today, may or not.
We have a huge push for we need some leaders.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
but again, this might push people into it because everybody's kind of sick and tired of all the growth. Like I'm just looking across from where my house is at, across the freeway. They're putting in 16 more houses. Literally, I'm going, where, what, why? You already can't drive in this damn town.
I've got another what the heck question there is when you go through all the population signs, it's the same one since, I can remember from 85, 90.
Yeah, that's definitely not right.
It's the building is obviously not just year after year. It's been going on this whole time and they haven't changed any of the population. So it's like, and then they did the huge census and none of that changed. It's like, am I not seeing what I'm seeing? Because
Yeah.
I swear this was all land a long time ago. So.
Yeah, I just say, hey, we need to just kind of, take a time out. Let's kind of reevaluate, the building, reevaluate the population, the congestion. I hate the congestion, and I don't know why everybody always slows down. Comes to a stop around Home Depot.
Left turn at a Home Depot right there.
Dude.
So we're right up by In-N-Out Burger. We're just that way a little bit. Every single night, me and the wife, Rhiannon, we're sitting out there, and if we get lucky enough to have time off, we like to sit and take that last half an hour of the sun in. We sit out there and sunbathe. I got my shorts up so I can get my tan going.
Nice.
And it's sirens every single night. And so it's just to happen now. So it's like, oh, someone had to turn left, And then, yeah, it's every single night. And then that clears up, and 30 minutes later, more sirens.
Drives me crazy.
What is it? I mean, obviously it slows down, dips, and takes a left-hand turn, but I'm fully capable. I don't know anybody that isn't. How many people are on the road that are not capable of taking that left-hand turn? And so here...
It's the hill and the turn at the same time, and the bridge. Hill,
Yeah.
turn, and bridge all in the same time.
So
People
we're
freak
talking
out.
to you guys, North County city people. But yeah, let's build cool stuff, stuff for kids, infrastructure, all that kind of stuff. But yeah, maybe slow down. Let's work on infrastructure. When the freeways are starting to clog, we don't want to be like the Pismo Beach area, the Five Cities area. We don't want to be the big cities. That's what we love about this area. Let's try to get those freeways taken care of because, yeah, it's getting bad. You're in that traffic. There's always accidents. I don't even do estimates in the afternoons up in the North County past, Atascadero because of that exit. It's the same reason I won't go past San Luis, after 3:30. It's just that big cluster right there.
So let me ask you a question. Okay, so you know this area pretty well. Okay, so you pass grocery outlet, right? You're going north, and you see the brake lights.
Yep.
Okay, you can scan around, and you can see it. What do you do?
There's nothing you can do right there. It's like a couple times I've said, nope, rescheduling that one. If it's really going to a stop, I'll pull off at Home Depot, or literally it backs up into San Anselmo, my exit. And so literally as I'm going over the bridge to take a left down, to go north, if I can see from there, then if it's not that important, I'm not going. If
I look
it's
at those
something
brake
really
lights.
important, I could go around, but
I look at those brake lights and I go, nope. And I get off and I head off the back roads and head into Templeton.
yeah, so I've got, if I have to go, I'll go around, And I'm like, I think to myself, even if it's a little bit longer, I'd still rather just go cruise the back roads. than
Totally.
sit in the
You're
freeway.
driving. You feel like you're doing something, even
Yep,
though you're not, it might take you longer.
Yep.
But you're moving. I hate stagnant and stopping. And then you have jackasses that are trying to squeeze in.
Right.
It's like, dude, where are you going? There's
You have
nowhere
just
to go.
enough safe space right there, and then you son of a.
That's when I
it's
wish
like,
I had
what
one of
the
those,
heck?
those, remember when you sit there and change your windshield wipers, squirters? And you could point them at, and squirt cars or in front of you.
In one of my first cars, I had, you might remember, but it was a suction cup that went in your back window, and it had a hose, an air hose that goes all the way to your car, and you could squeeze it, and the guy he'd pull his pants down to the car behind you.
Yeah.
I think my dad found that thing, and I'm like, I gotta have that.
Right?
That was pretty fun.
Or you just stick your finger out the window.
Yeah, that's so.
Go jackass!
Shout out to Davo, Paso Ford, but we got a new fleet, the little Mavericks, for 40 miles a gallon, the little truck. And I was driving in that, and I had no logos. I shouldn't even say this. I had no logos, but gosh dang, I haven't used the middle finger in a long time because everything has logos on it.
I know.
It's like they're Freebird. I'm like, what's going on here?
That's why I don't want to do that to any of my vehicles because it's like, road rage. I don't know if it's called road rage. It's just, stupidity.
It's called road rage. Lucky I finally got to a point where I'm like, no, you can't fix anything.
Right.
It's just what it is. Stupid's going to be
because you always see people put on blast. Do you know who this person is driving the, Bill's electric, blah, 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 this and that.
Yep.
He's, cut and didn't turn on his signal. I'm like, dude, really?
And then it always comes down to who's slower than heck in the fast lane and clogs the whole freeway up, and then people have to break the law to get around.
That drives me crazy.
That always is like, I think it's like the start to the majority of all the, or, riding too close to them like that, which has to do with people going too slow. But that's kind of like the start of it, is like if there's one slow car sitting in that fast lane, everybody bunches up. It's dangerous for one, but then two, people gotta go around them, and then if you have trucks, then you're flying in, cutting people off. That really is a cause to a lot of stinging.
It's always the dippy dude that won't get over.
Oh, they're in there,
and they're just cruising along, and I'm
slowing traffic down. Yeah,
and I find myself, I sit there and ride behind them for a while, and then I think to myself, what am I doing this for? So, and there's nobody over there.
Yeah.
So it's get around, and then if depending on my mood, I might do like a really quick, like right in front,
like,
just
come on,
to know,
get over,
hey,
please.
you're an idiot.
Yeah,
get over.
Wake up. And honestly, no one can not say it, but we all need a reminder sometimes. Sometimes we're thinking really hard and stuff, and someone comes up and it's like, oh man, that's my fault. I'm sorry. Get over, let them go, and continue on your way. But it's like it happens to all of us. We start daydreaming. Start thinking about moon missions and how we're gonna poop on the moon and stuff.
We're pooping in bags in the moon. All right, we got to take a break. We'll be right back to the Morning Brew.
My name is Jennifer Borhone-Wescombe.
And I'm Haley Wescombe from Borhone Auto Center. Borhone Auto Center is a family-owned and operated GMC dealership. We are your go-to dealership for quality vehicles. With a vast inventory and personalized service, we are here to make your purchase seamless.
Whether it's a luxurious Yukon or a rugged Sierra, we have the perfect ride for you. Come see us today to experience the Borhone family difference. We are located on the corner of Highway 46 East and Golden Hill Road in Paso Robles.
Atascadero isn't your standard getaway. We're unique, just like you. We're growing, transforming, and figuring it out as we go. We're a town filled with innovators, artists, makers, and game changers. We're a little bit country, a little bit funky, and always authentic. We're here for your good times, your slow times, and your changing times. We're all in Atascadero. Come see for yourself. Learn more at visitatascadero.com.
Hey, welcome back to the Morning Brew, guys. Hey, thanks again for tuning in with us and playing along on Wednesday, April 8th. Morning Brew. Joey Schneider, 1776 Roofing and Gutters. Thanks for coming in. Had a lot of fun today.
Absolutely.
And if you guys need roofing, gutters, shingle work, all that stuff, you guys do that.
Call us. We'll make you happy. We're always more than fair. And remember, if you know anybody that would have fun listening to moon landing talk or any of the other topics today, send it out. Let's get North County a lot more views here. It pushes, it helps the algorithm. Please share. Keep it local. Thanks, everybody.
Thanks again, man. We appreciate you. 805-900-1776 gets you to 1776 Roofing and Gutters. But as always, guys, we can't do this without you and our sponsors. We'd like to thank Escalar Wine, Wine Travelers Hideaway, Visit Atascadero, 805 Customs, MGP Coatings, Premier Ag, Trailer Barn, Story Termite Pest Control, Borhone Auto Center, Kennedy Club Fitness, Airflow Filter Services, Templeton Heating and Air, and of course, 1776 Roofing and Gutters. Thanks again, guys. We'll see you next time.
Your home is your castle. It keeps you safe when the weather's rough. But if you're not taking care of your roof, things could get a little wild. 1776 Roofing with RoofMax will fix up the rough spots, treat the shingles, and give it years more life at a fraction of what a new roof costs. At TLC, your roof needs now. Call 805-900-1776.
When it comes to comfort, trust the team that's been keeping the North County homes cozy since 1995. At Templeton Heating and Air Conditioning, they're your hometown pros right here in Templeton. From tune-ups to repairs, remodels to new construction, even duct replacements and attic ventilation, they got you covered. Call your neighbors at 805-434-3741. Templeton Heating and Air Conditioning. Local, trusted, dependable.
Hi, I'm Glenn McWilliams.
And I'm Annie. As sixth-generation farmers, we understand what it takes to keep a ranch, a farm, and a community growing strong.
And that's why we started Premier Ag to bring quality feed, trusted Western wear, and real service to the Central Coast.
From hay delivery across the county to hands-on support for local youth and ag programs, we're proud to give back to the community that raised us.
And when we say from seed to stable, we mean it. We've walked the fields, we've fed the animals, and now we're here to serve families just like yours.
Come visit us at 1041 Paso Robles Street in Paso Robles and experience the difference of a store built by farmers for farmers.
From seed to store, where quality meets country.
Hi, this is Dave Story, small game hunter with Story Termite and Pest. We're a full-service termite and pest control company. From rodents to termites, we can take care of all your pest control needs. Call today, we can tailor a pest control program that will meet your needs and budget. Contact us at 805-460-0650 or at storytermite.com. Remember, we don't have customers, we have friends.
Looking for a top quality concrete coating in SLO County? Hi, I'm Matt Gifford with MGP Coatings, your trusted local expert in durable, long-lasting concrete coatings backed by Pentek's limited lifetime warranty. Whether it's residential or commercial, we deliver expert craftsmanship, premium products, and unbeatable customer service. When we say we make concrete great again, we mean it. As a locally owned, community-driven company, we take pride in transforming garages, patios, pool decks, wineries, and even interior spaces into stunning, functional areas. Are you ready to upgrade your space? Give us a call at 805-952-5301. Check us out on Facebook and Instagram, or visit mattgiffordpainting.com. Join the MGP Coating family today.
What's up, North County? This is Teresa Branch with Airflow Filter Service. We are a family-owned business right here in the North County. We have air filters, oils and lubricants, and hydraulic hoses. We provide services that include air filter cleaning, DPF cleaning, and waste oil collection. Come check us out at 1140 Ramada Drive, and we can help you with all your automotive and industrial vehicle needs.
Atascadero isn't your standard getaway. We're unique, just like you. We're growing, transforming, and figuring it out as we go. We're a town filled with innovators, artists, makers, and game changers. We're a little bit country, a little bit funky, and always authentic. We're here for your good times, your slow times, and your changing times. We are all in Atascadero. Come see for yourself. Learn more at visitatascadero.com.
3, 2,